Hey everybody, this is Alpha04 at your service. I'm going to do a review on a new episode of Hitsugi no Chaika Avenging Battle. Now, I gotta say, this episode right here is a shocker. Like, literally a shocker. I mean, all the information that's probably I have questions about probably have been answered. Like, I enjoyed this episode. I think I enjoyed this episode to my good delight right now. Like, after what it has given me so far, I never thought this would come to like this kind of conclusion. Like, literally, like no joke. So, if anything else, let's just get started. Okay, after the opening, we have like Chaika and Freddy separated, and then as for as for the red Chaika and her other companions, they end up being on the island. You know, Akari and Toru were also on the island along. And as for the white Chaika, Trabant, I believe, yeah, Trabant Chaika ends up being ambushed by these demi-dogs whatsoever, and she gets captured and imprisoned along with the red Chaika, including the red Chaika as well. And right now, there's been some nasty experiments or so, like some demi-humans and so forth, and other things. Like, I don't know what's going on exactly, but it seems like there's been some crazy experiment that this guy who's a servant of Emperor Gas has been doing something to follow his orders, you know? And after all that, you know, Toru managed to go inside, find the secret entrance, and Akari reunites with Frederica. And Toru saves Trabant Chaika, and they end up going to a strange old underground watery place. And there was someone talking to him, you know? And it was actually a Kraken. The Kraken explains that every single one of these animals or monsters were experiments or failures right here. And so was he. And they've been using some kind of magic-like idea to make multiple beings of these things. And I go like, holy dang, what the heck? And he said he actually met a white Chaika long ago. And that Chaika was from season 1. And she abandoned that name after who she really is. And after that, you know, like, magic along with thoughts, you know, and so forth. And so far, like, he talks about Emperor Gaz, you know. Something about, like, Nostrum's slaughter whatsoever. And right now, that destiny is about to be set into motion, which I don't really understand about, you know. And traveling by far, like he explains that these Chaikas were actually just tools right now. He explained to Lelela, the one who died in season 1, and as for now, Toru and Chaika got captured, you know. And as for Vivi, Vivi, she ends up going and figure out what the heck is going on, and they end up having some information, something about floating fortresses whatsoever. As for the guy who's been working with Emperor Gaz whatsoever, he ends up meeting both Chaikas, and there's actually a girl right there. I forgot to mention at the beginning that she was sealed in some kind of cage or capsule-like thing, you know. And I'm sorry to forget about that. But as the episode progresses, you know, we end up seeing that he explains that you guys are not the Emperor's daughter. We gathered a lot of girls that were actually the same age whatsoever, and we just like, how am I supposed to say it? Put fake memories in there, and they were actually tools. And this is what, and to prove it, he actually shows a scar on Red Chaika's neck, and I go like, what the heck's going on here? And white and red Chaika did not want to believe it, and therefore, like, as Chaika remembers about what the Kraken says, you can't deny these things. You are just tools to gather his remains for some kind of destiny whatsoever. And Chaika gets shocked or something, and the guy says, with you around, I'm gonna make my progress come to vast mode. I'm gonna remove each of your brains and experiment. I go like, you sick son of a... And he says, don't worry, Toru, you're gonna die with them. I go like, yeah, dream on, boy. The one who's going to die is you, punk. and it ends right there. I end up seeing, and I decided to take a look at the episode preview, and it seems pretty promising, and I'm actually excited for it because, you know, I think the Red Chaika, White Chaika teams are going to team up and then try to figure out something, you know, and it's going to be exciting for me. But yeah, after this episode ends, I still have many questions to know, like, what did it, if it's magic they used to mess up the memories, is it supposed to be permanent, temporary, or just to a point where it's actually permanent? That's one of the questions. 2, how in the world did they get those coffins and gundos and know these magic type of things? Was it in the memories right away? That's it. How many girls were there? I know there were multiple. We only know about like maybe a couple Chaikas. Like we know Chaika Traban, Red Chaika, the Layla Chaika from season 1, you know. Yeah. And how many remains are there in Emperor Gas? I know White Chaika has a lot, that's for sure. Red Chaika has about one of them. Another thing too, does each Chaika have a different special ability? Because I know the White Chaika is good with the Gondol, the Red Chaika is good with the sword, and yeah. There are many questions that come into my mind and head right now, but all that I hope it could be answered soon. I mean, like, I'm loving this series already. I mean, I haven't read the light novels and so forth because, like, I don't see any other websites translating it, so yeah. If anything else, I'm gonna end my review right here. So much revealing and questions that come into my mind right now. So if anything else, I'll end it here. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you all in my next video, alright? Tomorrow. Later. Peace out. Bye-bye.